the Harry McClary of 7 Days. Please welcome Ben Hurley.
Thank you. I got in a bit of trouble about a year ago on a show called The News. I don't know if you've ever seen that show, but it's not very fucking funny, right? I got stopped in the street and they thought I would have an interesting insight into something that had happened, you know, in current events that day. And what had happened was these two tourists had come to New Zealand from Brazil and they'd got lost in one of our national parks. And what I said to this reporter at 6:10 on national television was, well, you know, the problem with Brazilians is they're just not used to bush. Speaking of Brazilians, I was in Hamilton recently and I was sitting at a bar and I was talking to a nice young lady. Now, I'm a happily married man, right? But I was having this nice conversation with a nice lady. She was dressed in a short skirt, sitting on a bar stool, had a nice little fruity drink. After a while, she leaned in, and this is what she said. I'm not making this up. She goes, hey, guess what? Tonight, I'm not wearing any undies. Now, I've been with the same woman for 8 years. I'm not really good at the whole flirting thing anymore. This was genuinely my response. Oh, did you forget? Can't say I've ever made that mistake myself. I did say why. I said, why aren't you wearing any underwear? And this is what she said. Oh, you know, easy access. I know, I was shocked and stunned like many of you. And it's not the reason, is it, ladies? Like, I'm not stupid, I get it, right? If you go out and you don't wear any underwear, it's a little sexy secret, isn't it? Ease of access is not the reason, is it? Like, no man has ever been in bed with a woman, seen her underwear and gone, oh, I haven't got time for this. You should have thought about this beforehand, love. This is a cotton fortress I could never see my way through. I got shit to do. I'll see you later, all right? I am a happily married man. I'm also a dad, right? And I love being a dad very much. When you're about to become a dad, you get a lot of advice from other dads. There's one piece of advice that I never got. No one ever told me that if you go in to tend to your baby in the middle of the night and you pick your baby up, right, and you've got no shirt on, and you hold that baby close to your chest, that baby doesn't know any different in the dark. And that baby will attempt to have a feed on you. And that is a shock when it happens, it really is. It takes you aback, genuinely. Well, I gotta say, at 3 in the morning, you'll do anything to shut that kid up, right? Next morning, you've just got to explain to your wife why your baby's breath smells like bourbon. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, you've been lovely. We'll see you later, eh? Cheers, good night.
Still to come on our show with